Oh snap, boys, it's starting. We have the pre-release campaign for Saber Wars 2 officially hitting the NA version of the game. So for everybody asking, when is Saber Wars 2 going to be coming out? ZTL, when is Saber Wars 2? When can I summon for Space Ishtar? All right, you see this date right here, this 10/17? That is exactly when Saber Wars 2 is going to be dropping. How this works is that this is just filling in the dead period. It's just giving us a little bit of a login. Basically, just treat this as a countdown, right? Every day you log in, you're like, boom, EXP, apples, quartz, then the event drops, right? Just treat it as a countdown. Don't even look at it as pre-release, just look at it as countdown campaign, right? So for everybody wondering, you know, when are we going to get Saber Wars 2? We have our answer, right? This is going to be a bit of a different video because we're just going to be kind of discussing the Saber Wars 2 pre-release campaign, kind of looking at it. Kind of a different video because usually I don't cover smaller campaigns like this, but I kind of thought I'd just go ahead and give it a try just so we could kind of all get hyped. And plus, I know there's probably some people that don't read the in-game news and they're probably still going to ask me, so I'm like, you know what, I might as well just put this video out there for those people that are like, hey man, and now I know when the event's coming out. Like, even if they don't watch the video, they just see that I put it out so they know that it's coming out. You know, like, just at least for that, the fact that it's helping people, just letting them know somehow that this event is coming out. You know, I figured it's going to be fun to talk about. Plus, it's another FGO discussion video. I like just talking about FGO in general, you know, why not, right? If you enjoy FGO content, I upload these videos every single day, and all I ask for in return is a like on the video and a subscribe to the channel. We're trying to make it to 100K, baby, so, you know, might take us a little bit, but with your support, I know we can get there eventually. We like to dream big over here on the ZTL channel, so I help your boy out with that like and subscribe. Click that join button if you really enjoy what I do. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this pre-release campaign. Now, obviously, there's really not a lot here to this pre-release campaign. Obviously, it's a pre-release campaign. Although, I don't know, do you guys think that when they bring these things over to the NA version of the game, they might just be able to buff these just a little bit? Like, the 3 quartz is fine. The 3 apples, I'll take the 3 golden apples. But 3 4-star experience cards, like, does anybody else feel like that's a little just kind of like, I'd rather just have nothing? Because that's like not even a level for like a character that, like, let's say you have like a level 90 character or something, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna start grailing them, dude. That's like not even a 10th of the EXP bar from like 90 to 91. Like, it's actually nothing. It's literally barely even worth it. I'd rather just get anything else. Give me friend points. I'd rather have 3,000 friend points. At least then I could do a multi and try to get like whatever event CE is going to be coming out for Saber Wars 2, right? I'd much rather have that. So I don't know, like, I understand they don't like changing a lot of the actual details for events and anything. You know, it's very rare that they change deets around, but I think we could start changing some of these things around because this is just a little insulting, right? Like, this is just a little bit whack. Down here we have the actual level up campaign for the following servants that are going to be relevant to the event. So if you have not leveled up some of the servants here and they're, you know, you're going to be using them for event farming, there are good servants in here that you want to level up. Like, name ones that you can just pick out right now are like Ereshkigal, 50% Buster Battery. You have Ishtar, 50% Buster Battery, right? You have Lancelot, very, very good when it comes to quick farming with Scotty. You know, you can get the job done if you can like sub in like a Paracelsus or a Waiver if you don't have your own Scotty. Very good for stuff like that. Then it kind of starts to peter out a little bit after that. I mean, you can use someone like King Protea because you can have her like absorb all of her stacks and try to use her as a wave 3 farm, but then she loses out on damage because she doesn't have stacks for her NP, so like might run into an issue there. Anastasia is very good, obviously, has a big battery if you want to use her and try to loop some things. So just note that there are like decent servants that you might want to go ahead and level up if you haven't done so already before the event actually starts. I would also like to note that you see MHX right here. I almost said MHX Alter, but well, technically MHX and MHX Alter, but more importantly, MHX is on rate up right now. So if you do manage to pull her, and if you do pull for her, don't worry, we'll talk about her tomorrow. I'll do a video for her and everything. But if you do pull for her, you do have like the ability to basically get her fully boosted up. And she's actually a pretty solid investment if you want to get like the interlude and the different rank up missions done, because as you can see, they have buffed quite literally everything on this servant. So if you need to get some rank ups and interludes done, not only is she really easy to level up right now, but it's half AP for all of that, and she's on solo rate up. So if you're a huge fan of the Saber faces and everything and you love MHX, now would probably be a very good time to go for her. Although obviously, do please remember, because I don't want to see anybody regretting, that in 3 days Space Ishtar is coming out. You're also going to get Calamity Jane going on raid up. Those are two very, very solid servants. You know, if you're summoning for them or you're a huge Reen simp, don't summon on this banner. Obviously, like, I feel like I don't have to tell you that. Like, if you want Space Ishtar, it's literally a few days away. Like, do not summon on this banner if you want Space Ishtar. Like, I don't think I can make it any more clear than that. But yeah, with that being said, I don't really think there's like a whole lot else to really note for this event. I mean, there's going to be some like more annoying quests when it comes to Saber Wars 2, because I'm thinking of like a lot of the bounty missions, and like some of the event fights are a little annoying. So you could try to level up servants that you think are going to be good in like boss fights. Like you could try to level up as like Sigurd or Benny Enma. Benny Enma especially is going to be very good for like some challenge quests, some harder fights that, you know, if you're a newer player and you're struggling, I'd definitely prioritize her. If you have Benny Enma for whatever reason, if you haven't leveled up people like Billy or Taiga, now's also a really good time to just get them knocked out, because, you know, like, they're already stupid easy to level up anyway because they're 3 stars. Might as well do it now. Might as well just take that initiative. Like, Billy has a 50% battery and mad crit damage. You can basically just bring him in there, have him blast somebody, and then just blast them down with crit damage after that. And then Taiga just steps on people, right? Who doesn't want to use Taiga to step on people? So it's just like, dude, and then like Liz is like really good right now on JP because she just got even more buffs. She's already good as a double buffer right now. Then she's gonna get even better in like about 2 years, so you can look forward to that. But like, there are good servants on here. Please level them up. If you have like what, you haven't leveled up Emiya, like, come on, dude, like, level him up. You know, get some of these better servants done. I mean, you can ignore people like Cass Liz and Brave Liz, like, who cares? But yeah, I think that's like the main thing is like, if you know that you're going to want to use one of these servants for farming, whether it's like you haven't leveled them up yet, you haven't done their interludes, maybe you just pulled them, maybe you want to grail them or something, now is a good time to do that, right? Especially, like, I can see some people that maybe have Ereshkigal, they have Ishtar, they have MHX, like, I know, like, just some of like the more popular characters, because I know Reen and Saber faces, and they want to grail them. These are really good times to go ahead and try to grail those characters when they have the buff success rates, because grailing characters eats away at not only your QP but at your EXP cards as well. So you want to take advantage of these great success campaigns for a lot of stuff like that. So if you see somebody on here that you want to grail a little bit or you want to level them up, now would be a very, very good time to get that done. Remember, you have 3 days, so just make sure you're on the ball with it. Don't waste too many apples going after farming for like EXP cards on the dailies or anything. But I think with that being said, there's not a whole lot else for me to talk about here. Again, don't summon for this if you want Space Ishtar, obviously. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. We'll be talking about MHX and why she's actually not poo-poo stinky. And then after that, you can look forward to the Saber Wars 2 event guide. And then bam, Saber Wars 2 hits. We got Space Ishtar, we got Calamity Jane. It's gonna be a party over here on the NA version of the game. Well, for some people are going to be really depressed. If you don't end up pulling Space Ishtar, probably not going to be all that great of an event for you guys. Me, I'm going to be skipping because I want to get me some Scotty. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. If you guys enjoyed the video, again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Trying to make it to 100K. And with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have yourselves a nice day. Peace, late, guys.